right, feminine energy and how it magnetizes and pulls in things that you want like a magnet. So I know that when you are unhealed, you are in fight or flight. You are actually in masculine energy. You're actually in the doer energy. So once you heal, you start to switch over to the receiving energy. Before you step into receiving energy, you have to get your nervous system ready to receive. The more that your nervous system can hold, the more that you'll be able to receive. Okay, so I know back when I was in masculine energy, if somebody held the door open for me, I would run, literally run, because I felt so uncomfortable for somebody doing something so nice for me that I thought I didn't deserve. I thought that I had to hurry up and grab the door so I can help that person. Like, oh, I'm sorry, you don't have to hold the door for me. Or if someone said, I like your shoes, I would say, oh, thank you, I like your hair. I will always deflect. It felt so uncomfortable to receive a compliment. It just felt abnormal. It's just, and I remember back when I was dating, guys that say like we go out to eat and they pay for the bill, and I would just feel shaky, like, oh my goodness, is he gonna pay? Should I pay half? Should I pay the tip? What should I do? My body was not ready to receive, so I was in masculine energy. So by me being in masculine energy, I kind of dated feminine men, so to say. But now that I have healed that part of me and I actually have calmed my nervous system down, I am ready to receive. I'm able to receive. I'm able to receive without guilt. I'm able to receive in abundance. I'm able to receive and not second guess it. And also, when you're in your feminine energy, you walk into a room and you just light up the room with your silence, with your presence. It's okay to just be you. You will be recognized just by being beautiful, just by being yourself, just by being quiet, just by showing up. You don't have to do anything extra. You don't have to wear the shortest dress, the tightest dress, the longest hair, the makeup. You can do the bare minimum and you will stand out because energy is so contagious. It's so magnetic. When you walk into a room and you are just so into your femininity, your sovereignness, and you don't even care who's looking. You're not looking at another woman to see, does she look better than me? Is her outfit better than me? Is my man looking at her? Confidence. Bring it back. Bring it back to you. Always remember, this is about you. This is your life. You created this. You create the magnetic pull that get people to notice you without you even trying to be noticed. It's just something that comes as a second nature. When you step into feminine energy and relax your nervous system, a signal goes out to say, oh, this woman is just glowing. Your aura, your whole aura around you, something becomes different. Something becomes very different. I remember a girlfriend of mine, we used to work together, and at work she used to always wear lipstick and perfume, and she has an office, so she doesn't really get out much and walk around. And I used to knock on her door, and I used to be like, why you always dress up every day? I know it's uncomfortable. And she say, I do it because of me. I don't do it because of nobody else. I don't even care if nobody sees me. This is who I am, and this is what I was taught coming up. Her grandma was a very dainty lady, a very classy lady, and I never understood it until I stepped into my feminine energy, and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. It's nothing that you do to get attention. It's just something you become. You want to always smell nice, look nice. You want to buy that new dress. You want to wear that lipstick. You want to be bold. Because if something resonates with you, that, okay, today I feel like putting on makeup. It's 37 degrees outside and it's snowing. I don't care. I want to walk into work with makeup on. You will be more attractive just because you decided to do that, regardless of who notices, other than if you did it to just get attention. That's how femininity works. It's a mindset. It's just not something that you can fake. Femininity is a mindset. So, I took notes because I'm getting a little old. But when you become magnetic, you demand attention. You demand attention. You don't just sit around and wait for it. It comes to you. It's like The universe pulls in the right opportunities, the right things that you need, the right people, places, things that show up. If you was to apply for a job, this is how feminine energy has worked for me. If you was to apply for a job and the other person has applied for a job also, and that person went home and they thought all day, I hope I got the job, I hope I got the job, I hope I got the job. The person that actually is employing you could some way, somehow feel that needy energy. I don't know how, but they just can't. But a person that just goes home and just say, I'm good either way. If I get this position or I don't. If not, try again and find something different. The person that actually lets go of the outcome is 9 times out of 10 will be the person that will receive that position. Because they don't even have an expectation of even getting a job. It's just something I want. Yes, of course, I apply for it. If I don't get it, I'm good either way. It's the same thing with dating. When you date a man, date for fun. Don't say, oh, this is going to be my husband. Don't put too much pressure on anyone. When you go out to dates, allow the man to open your door. Allow the man to pay. Allow the man to talk and just be present. Presence is so beautiful. Just be present. Listen. Just listen. Sit there. Be slow. Your movements to be slow. Your talking to be slow. You'll laugh a little, be a little bit quieter. It's just something that comes. You don't even have to learn it. Femininity starts to embody within you. And the man that you are on the date with, you bring his masculinity out. That's how you bring out a man's masculinity, and his true nature will always show. You'll have discernment. You'll know what that man's purpose is with you when you go on the first date, the second date, the third date, because that man going to want to be around you more and more. And his true intentions will come to the surface quicker than if you were in needy energy. Needy energy is very repelling. It pushes away people, places, and things. You don't want to repel. You want to attract. You want to step into your feminine energy, not just to attract. You're not doing it for anything, to get anything. You're actually not even connected to the outcome. It's just a part of your healing. It's built in. So when you start to get a relationship with your feminine part, then that also will allow you to heal the masculine part. Well, the masculine part heals first. That's how you get to the femininity. So when you go through healing, you actually heal that masculine shield first. The masculine shield is so strong and thick in a lot of us empathetic, empath women. That's why we can't get to the feminine energy. The masculine energy is so strong that it tries to protect. It's a protector energy. But once you allow your body to know that I'm safe, I don't need you to protect me. I'm thankful that you have protected me up until this part, but I need you to relax a little bit so I can, get in contact with the feminine part of me. Once you start to get in contact with the feminine part of you, the masculine part will calm down and allow you into the heart center. That's the feminine part of you. That's the part where you just get to be radiant. I always think about Claire Huxtable. That is my idol. I love Claire Huxtable. I just love how graceful she is and how well put together she is. Even her regular person, even who she is in real life, Felicia Rashad. I love Felicia Rashad. Beyonce. People like that who don't respond to stuff. They just who they are. You can have a singer that sings better than Beyonce, dances better than Beyonce. I mean, just also, or just as talented as Beyonce on that same level. But Beyonce is magnetic. It's something about her. She doesn't respond to criticism. She doesn't even follow people on Instagram. She's not looking for validation. She's just who she is. People love Beyonce because Beyonce loves Beyonce. Love yourself and you will be a hot commodity. Also, be kind of restrictive with yourself. Don't post all your business on social media. Don't make it seem like, look at me, this is what I'm doing at this moment, this is what I'm doing at that moment, this is what I'm doing. Don't allow people so much into your life that they know all your business, everything. You have to be exclusive. Close your life up a little bit to social media. Allow people to wander. Allow them to think what they want to think. It does not matter what they think. One thing we cannot control is the mind of other people and what they think about us. And when you stop caring about what people think about you, they'll be so intrigued by your secretness, your poise, your grace, the way that you walk, the way that you talk, your stride. They'll be so into you. When you be into yourself, everything around you will be into you. The outside of you is just a mirror of what's in the inside. So once you start to heal that feminine energy inside of you, you start to just love yourself more. When I started to heal, I remember one day I just got up and I was like, I don't have enough pink in my wardrobe. Believe me, I don't know where it came from. I don't know what happened. I just got up one day and was like, I don't have enough pink in my wardrobe. I like black. I liked black. I like black because it didn't show my figure. It kind of covered me up, on days where I felt like I was bloated. I kind of hid behind black. Black sweatpants, black leggings, black hoodies. And then one day I just went out and I was like, buy a pink two-piece. Buy something pink. Buy pink sheets. Buy pink curtains. Girly, it's just, my whole wardrobe started to brighten up. It just came out of the blue. Then different perfumes. I always stuck with the same perfume. I was so the same person over and over again. Remember the game when the lady called her a side part under? You remember that? The side part under resembled a woman that always wore her hair with the side part swooped under her ear. I was always that girl. I always played it safe. When I stepped into my feminine energy, safe was the last thing I wanted to be. I spent that extra money on that perfume. I spent that extra money on that restaurant. I spent that extra money on that vacation. Not because I said it, not because I wanted to say that I did it. It was just something in me that wanted the best for myself. Because when I started to date men, when I started to date different men, I wanted them to treat me a certain way. But I had to already have the structure of who I wanted to be and how I wanted to be treated before I could ever go out there and expect a man to do the same for me. So it all worked out for me, and then it just was like it took off from there. I stopped worrying about being seen. This is who I am. This is what I got to offer. If you don't like it, you can go somewhere else. And when you carry that attitude, 9 times out of 10, the person that you're around want more of you. They want to talk to you more. They want to be around you more. They want to be in your presence. Have strong boundaries also when you start to dating women. When you come in, ladies, when you coming out of this void, this healing phase that you're going through, and when you start to elevate, have boundaries set, because men, they only do what you allow. I just noticed that. Well, I've been noticing, but men will do what you allow. Do not let a man to take advantage of you. But what I can say is, once you step into your sovereignness, once you become in one in union with yourself, you wouldn't care if whatever you said offended the person that you're dating or the person that you're talking to. You would not care. This is what it is. This is what I want, and this is what I require. You can't give me that. I'm sorry. There's nothing else I could do for you. And then you'll allow them to go find something else. You'll allow them to go do something else. You'll allow them to go be whoever they want to be. But then they, at that point, they won't. They'll try to come up to your level, so to say. You'll be the woman that they want. You'll be the one that got away. And they not trying to have you to get away, because they know that they ain't going to be able to find another woman as good as you that's into herself. The more you love yourself, the more a person will love you and be into you. Always, don't dumb down your character for nobody. Nobody. Stand on your boundaries. Pull your energy inward and become magnetic.